Hello everybody. Let us resume the topic of nursery management. We are going to study the next part of this nursery management, that is layout of nursery. Now this layout, one figure has been given in your textbook. Now have a look at this layout. So this is the main road, and here it is gate. Then important structures, let us see that here it is second road, then here it is a nursery road. Have a look, here nursery road is there. Then there are these are paths. These are the small roads, you can say approach roads. Then there is another structure. This is called office, because at the entrance office should be located. Then just close to the office, this 6 number, it is a labor shed. Then close to this office, this is a 7, it is a storeroom. Then close to it, and this is a 8 number, it is a vehicle shed. Then on this side, this is a 9 number, it is a potted plants have been kept over here. 10 number, seedlings or saplings are kept. Here also at 11, seedlings are kept. Then come to 12, another plot. Here propagation is done by budding, grafting, layering and other methods. Then here there is a shade net house is there. Plants, seedlings require shade to grow. Then this is a poly house where artificially atmosphere can be made. Then in this 15 number, seedlings, these are the beds. These are all beds. Seedlings are kept over here. Then this 16 number, it is a mother bed. Then at the 17, here it is a water resource, well or any another water resource may be available. Then here 18 number, it is a water pipeline, which is water is brought to this bed. Here also, here it is water is brought. Then come to the 19 number, here 19 number, the soil dumping is done. At this 20 number, compost pit is there. Here it is a compost pit. Then at 21, here close to it, this 21, it is a mother plant area. Then other areas, this is 22, it is this area, it is fencing is done all around the field. Then we can see other structures are also made. Here it is 23, plant library is there. Then last for 24, it is a generator in case of failure of current, electricity. Then generator is made available. So this is the model layout of a nursery. You can make changes in the nursery. Then come to the other parts. Here the main things we have to remember in this nursery, care to be taken that this is office, 5 number is office. Close to 5 number is close to office, labor shed, vehicle shed, storeroom. These are kept close to the office, because when visitors arrive, then they can be shown these things. The plants also can be shown, and the production area is here 15, 14. These areas are production areas. So these things are there. Then come to the major steps in nursery layout. The most important thing that the mother block. Here mother block means planting stalks or mother stalks, which are very important for propagation. They are kept at a place that is called mother block. Now different superior types of mother plants are to be identified, and they are to be multiplied by using good quality cyan plant. So we also have to allow the detection of any significant change in the original source. Means mother plant should be taken from original source, authorized source, good quality source. Likewise, so mother plant is a mother plant. These mother plants are very important constituents of a nursery. Please remember this sentence, because if the mother plants are not available or they are available of poor quality, then the production of seedlings will be not significant, not of good quality. So this mother block should be as possible close to the nursery site. Then there are two things, mother plants and cyan plants. Now this cyan plant, cyan shoots means these are the small sticks or buds. They are inserted in the mother plant and grow. So cyan shoots are also to be should be kept at a particular place, and reservation is to be done. Then they should be preserved. Cyan plants should be preserved from pathogen-free planting stocks. Means there should be periodical inspection should be done. Means there should be no disease or pest infecting the cyan as well as mother blocks or mother plants. Now availability of water is also important throughout year. If water is not available, then there will be difficult to grow the seedlings. Then large accommodation, large and enough area should be available for all the nursery. Then this area should be flat or slightly inclined. The land should not be undulating, it should be leveled land. Then the area should be close to the road, accessible to the road, so we can carry input and we can also take the inputs and carry outputs. So these are important. Then this soil should be of good condition. The pH of soil should be 5.5 to 6.5. So this should be the pH, and the organic manure should be richly available. Now there should be sufficient sunlight available in the area, means there should be no shady plants all around that. Then it should be protected from strong winds. For that purpose, temporary wind breakers are to be used by using local material. Now permanent wind breakers also can be established. A green belt can also be made. So from all these sides, nursery area should be protected. Now these are the examples of mother plants. For example, mango. If you want to grow mango cuttings, mango seedlings, we can take these Kesher, Alfonso, Sindhu and Ratna. These are the mother plants, and these are of good quality plants. Sapota means chiku. So in this sapota, Kalipati, cricket ball, these are the good varieties. Then in case of Gava, this Sardar L49 means Lucknow 49, this good variety. In case of pomegranate, Ganesh G137 and Bhagwa and other such varieties are available. So have a look at this picture. These are the mother plants. Now in this case, some other examples are also available. For example, Bear, then varieties are Umran, Kadaka, Sanur, or other varieties are like that, this Punjab, and likewise cashew nut, coconut, grape. For example, grape, Thompson seedless, fig, avla, sweet orange, mandarin orange, rose, champak. These are the different good varieties of these fruit plants. Now second thing, that is the seed beds. Now these seed beds are another important. Seed beds require smaller area, comparatively smaller area. It should be close to the source of water. It should be close to the office. So care can be taken, supervision can be done. So for supervision purpose, the seedbed area should be close to office. Important thing that there should be no stagnation of water. If there is a stagnation of water, then or excessive water, then the seedlings may die, may turn yellow. Then here, for better germination, we have to avoid the infection of damping of disease. For this purpose, there should be good drainage. So drainage should be made. The beds should be made on the level land. So there are three kinds of important beds: sunken beds, level beds, and raised beds. Sunken beds means they are just few centimeters below the ground level. Level beds means they are to the level of the soil, and raised bed means they are above at least 10 to 15 centimeters above the ground level. So these have a look. These are the nursery beds. Third thing, that is a pot area. Now pots are used for tender plants, small plants, and they are to be kept in shady areas. Direct sunlight on the pot should be avoided. Otherwise, there is a possibility of death of the seedlings. Trenches also can be provided for keeping the potted plants closely packed together. So closely they can be kept. You can have a look at this photograph. These are the pots kept, and this trench here, this area that is kept open, the excessive water may go away from that area. Let us have a look at some of other pictures. These are the pots. Various kinds of pots are there. As per the kind of plant, pots can be used, or demand, as per the demand these pots are used. Then come to another, that is a packing yard and working shed. Now this is also another part of the nursery area. Now here packing yard means when customer arrives and demands something else, some seedlings, then we should pack the seedlings and give them, or we have to dispatch the seedlings as per the demand. So for that purpose, this packing yard is to be separately made, and it should have plenty of space for packing yard, because the number of workers will be working over there. They should get sufficient area to move. Then another, it is a compost pit. Compost pit, here in this case of compost pit, this is why it is important, because this should be little bit away from the seedlings, but it is important for production of horticultural plants, forest plants, and all these things. So we can use FYM, compost, leaf molds, etc. In the compost pit. So arrangement should be made at the nursery level to produce enough quantity of compost required for all seedlings being grown, being developed in the nursery. So this should be as possible located at any corner of the nursery, and why it should be in the any corner, because it may give some smell, foul smell. It may not be liked by the customers visiting over there, and several waste products are to be dumped in the nursery. Then another, but most important, that is irrigation. Irrigation facility should be made available. So for that purpose, irrigation system should be installed as per the requirement. So the water should be taken from the irrigation source. It may be the bore well, it may be well, or it may be another source. So the water should be taken to the nursery plots. For that purpose, main lateral openings are to be placed at each block, followed by sub main to individual nursery beds. Means water should be taken over there to the beds, and water can be given by sprinkler method, can be given by drip method, can be given by other methods. The method to be utilized for irrigation should be such that it should not waste water, it should be properly utilized, and there should be no damage to the seedlings. Come to the another point, that is the requirement of roads and drainage. Roads are required for taking input and taking out the output, and sufficient it should be of sufficient width. At least 5 to 6 feet width should be there, so it will be sufficient to carry the material. So this is important. Now there are main road may be there, internal roads are there, permanent stables can be made, and the roads are to be made. Then drainage channels are important. Drainage channels means the channels which are required to carry out the excessive water, or that is that we call drain water. And so this drain water should be easily taken out, otherwise there will be waterlogging condition and seedlings may get damaged. So the roads or channels at the end of the beds should be of 5 to 6 feet width. So we can take a tractor over there, or another attachment of tractors can be taken over there. A restroom. Now this restroom means this is for the nursery staff. In the break, in interval, the nursery staff can take some rest. For that purpose, restroom is also important, because no one can work hours together. So this restroom size should depend upon the size of staff, like that. Then storeroom. Now storeroom is required to store fertilizers, also to store chemicals, and they are to be very carefully stored, and they are to be stored in separate building. Pesticides also we need to store, and they require security, as well as they should be protected from freezing. It is possible that the pesticides may freeze. So well design is to be made, and we have to protect all equipments kept at the storeroom. Then administrative office, lab, working space. Now this depends upon the number of officers, the number of staff working at the nursery. We have to keep records and files. We have to keep different data, and so administrative office is required. Lab is also required for if any work research work we are undertaking, and all these should be very cleanly maintained, well ventilated, and good sunlight. These three things are important for administrative office and lab and working space. Fencing. It is required to protect the area from damage likely to be caused by cattle or dogs, sheep, or any another nuisance causing people. So this fencing can be made up of various things. Barbed wire fencing can be made, bamboo fencing can be made, or cement concrete seats also can be utilized. As per our budget, fencing is to be done. After care of nursery. Once nursery is established, then frequently we have to take disinfection of beds and this for disinfection, sanitation is to be maintained. Now, what is sanitation? Sanitation may be defined as the formulation and application of measures designed to protect plant health. We have to protect the plant health, means we have to protect the plant from pests, diseases, fungus, molds and any another disease causing pathogen. Unless the plants are healthy, they will not be purchased by the customers. So this is necessary for propagation of plants also. Then here management should be done very effectively for sanitation. Cleaning should be done. Whatever the growing media is there, we have to use the clean growing media. It should be sterile. The containers should be sterile. The benches kept over there should be sanitized. They should be pathogen free. So these things are to be taken care of. There are thousands of soil-borne pathogens which may contaminate the soil mixture and media. So sanitization is important, and all other precautions are to be taken. What is the purpose? That this will avoid outbreaks of diseases. For that purpose, proper fungicides are to be utilized. Let us go to the another point, that sanitation practices which are used in nursery. Which are the sanitation practices, or why sanitation practices are to be used? This is number one, for prevention of insects, pests and diseases, just we have discussed. Then we also have to control the insect pest, and for that purpose inspection is to be done. Then we have to control the harmful environment factors like hot sun, freezing temperature, storms or heavy winds. Means we have to protect the plants from different natural calamities or natural factors we may call as climatic factors. Then the most important, that eradication of pests, diseases and weeds. So whatever pest diseases if we find, that is to be eradicated by spraying of insecticides and as per the recommendation. Then sanitation treatment. What kind of sanitation treatment is to be done? First of all, sterilization of propagation media is to be done. All tools are to be sterilized, implements are to be sterilized. Then whatever propagating media and tools are there, they are to be sterilized by using chemicals or heat. Heat also can be used. So what should be the temperature? About 71 degree temperature for 30 minutes. It is good for sterilization of all these things, and that will kill almost all disease causing pathogens. We can also use chemicals for sterilization, like chloropicrine can be used, formaldehyde can be used, methyl bromide also can be used as a chemical for sterilization of these things. Then fumigation also can be made, means fumes are to be made by using chemicals to control the bacteria, harmful bacteria. Thousands of harmful bacteria are there, fungi or nematodes. They are to be controlled, otherwise they will damage the seedlings. In some areas there is a infestation of nematodes, so that is also to be controlled. Then come to the another point, drenching the medium with some fungicides is also important. There are some soil-borne pathogens, and in the media or in compost also there may be some organisms causing diseases. So drenching of medium, fungicides are to be used to drench in the medium, and cleanliness of all implements is also very important to be done. So these are the things, another parts we will see later on. Thank you.